Welcome to a new season of the North Curve, the show where we observe everything there has to do with the first team of Rome, SS Lazio. I'm always Michael the Show Di Mascio, welcoming you back and hoping that you're having or continuing to have a fantastic summer. Even myself, I thought I wouldn't be focusing on this team so early in July, but such is that uncontrollable drug that Lazio is. So we have to take the time to focus on all the off-field things and the dramatics and what's going on with regards to the Mercato and other situations. Where to start, of course, is always a good question. Maybe that scumbag Lotito is a good spot. I would like to avoid that guy for now. Let's talk about the true fans of Lazio, La Curva Nord, the 12th man, the heart of the North Terrace. Everything in the capital right now doesn't seem to be El Posto. And to help shed some light on the situation, we brought in an expert of the Lazio, the true man behind the mic of the Lazio Fever moderator, Lazio Land, the voice of the stadium, All'Olimpico. Welcome Paolo Peroso to the North Curve, reminding you always to take every news we hear with a grain of salt, and always, first and foremost, be good to your nonnas, everybody. Forza Lazio.
The North Curve. The North Curve.
So with great pleasure, I bring the English-speaking fans, someone who comes to us from the heart of Rome today. And if you think you knew La Lazio, well, you don't, because you haven't heard it from this man yet, Paolo Peroso yet. Questo è un grande piacere, benvenuto, and welcome to the North Curve.
Ciao, Michael. First of all, it's my pleasure, mio grande piacere, talking to you. And the fact is that we're Roma and Canada together talking about the same passion, that is La Lazio.
And that's what we love. Paolo being the webmaster of Lazio Fever, some of you may remember from being active for a long time, and very, very soon, fra poco, La Lazio Land as well, correct?
Yeah, perfetto, Lazio Land. That's the new site and the new forum, because, you know, things have to change, but we have to keep the history going.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's obviously, besides your own business and stuff like that, you're also, for some people that might not know, the announcer of each stadium, of each Lazio home game as well. So you see the team on a regular basis throughout the year.
Yeah. I have to, because I have to be in the stadium 2 hours in advance to fix all the songs. Because, as you know, as Lazio, we do a lot of entertainment. We try, because we think that supporters need to be entertained by some songs or some videos and anything else. So, like in the United States, I mean, even in Canada, I think about hockey, and you have a lot of entertainment before the shows, I mean, before the match, and during the match, after the match. So even football needs some entertainment, I think, because we already have too many problems in our stadiums. That the lack of supporters coming because due to TV, you know, about satellites and everything else. So we try to keep our supporters, let's say, happy. Basically, we would like to have the families and the people there.
Absolutely. And that's a beautiful sort of intro to what one of the many things we want to talk about today on the North Curve in terms of the fans and what's been going on with these ID cards for the people that are coming to the stadiums. And now the Curva Nord seems to have left the Curva Nord. That's what it seems that's going on. I'm not sure. So please enlighten us. What's going on in Rome right now?
Michael, enlighten us is really, I need to start thinking as a computer and try to establish a program. I tell you why. You know very well that in Italy we had a lot of troubles in the last 20 years, okay? Troubles come from many sides. Football is a social fact. Is an entire nation. It's over, under, whatever. the football, the soccer, the game, the matches, the rivalry between Roma, La Lazio, Inter, Milan, and then Juventus, wherever. So the stadium became like another part of the country. Right now, what happened in the last 2 years, after Gabriele Sandri, for example, and Raciti, the policeman that has been killed in Catania, the government tried to change something. How? In the beginning, they try with a special, let's say, squad that is called CASMs. This means it's a group of people that decide if the supporter can go or not in the stadium. Let's say we have a match like Lazio-Napoli, and the CASMs decide that Napoli fans cannot visit Roma. So they are vietato, no way to join the match.
Impossible,
this is one of the things they did. So this also create a lot of problems because people already has the tickets maybe, and the day before the council say, no way, you are not going to the stadium. And this creates problems. Then, in the last 6 months, they start talking about the Tessera del Tifoso, a special ID card. What is the Tessera del Tifoso? In the beginning, they said each supporter must have an ID, a special ID card. What is an ID card? All of us already has an ID card. No, you need something more. Something more means that you have to go to the ticket office, bring your documents, ask for the Tessera del Tifoso, and then all your documents will be controlled by police. If you have any trouble in the past, made like violence in the stadium, you will not allowed to get a Tessera, and you will not allowed to get the season ticket. I'm clear until now?
È chiaro, it's like a criminal record, basically.
Benissimo, benissimo, okay. So they came out with this Tessera del Tifoso, without rules in the beginning, so people doesn't understand what this is for. Do you want to have a database of each one of us? Do you want to make discrimination between good people, bad people? Would you like... We don't. We, as supporters, but even as a citizen, we don't understand. Because when I go to the stadium with my ID card, I'm already on a database. Because I buy my ticket. And when I buy my ticket, my name is on the ticket.
As we saw this year as well, yes. When I got my ticket, same thing.
So this story became such an argument between supporters in the radio show, in the TV shows, and people really misunderstood. Or they do not understand because no one explained it clearly. Then after that, 3 months ago, the government say, ladies and gentlemen, it's time that each team develop his Tessera del Tifoso. In one way or another, doesn't matter. So what happens that Milan start, Juventus start, Fiorentina, everyone, and La Lazio. La Lazio made the Tessera del Tifoso, that is like Tessera ricaricabile, we call it. That means like a bancomat, or, you know, when you have a credit card, that you can charge your money in.
Okay.
Not through the bank. You just put some money on the credit card, okay?
Okay.
Let's call it Fidelity card.
Okay.
That is better than Tessera del Tifoso. With the Tessera del Tifoso, with this Fidelity card, La Lazio gives you the permission to go to the stadium and to buy the season ticket. Then you will have a percentage if you buy more jersey or merchandising, and if you go to another stadium, you will have privilege, VIP card. So if you made a VIP
like a
card,
sconto, you get a discount kind of thing?
Yes, exactly. All these things, you know. So it became something like, come si dice, something for the commerce, to buy, to sell, to do this, to do that. And even on that, supporters say, what the hell? You want us to buy this card because you want to check on us, then you want to make money on us? Again, wrong. So what happened is that after all these arguments, a lot of fans decided not making the Tessera del Tifoso.